You know what time it
Time to
is.
stand up and speak your mind. In this elitist jungle, keep the beats alive. Whether yoga or doja that keeps you high. Gotta stay up, cause on the street you die. Time to wake up and see the light. Stop counting sheep, seize your life. Free your eyes and see suns rise on the horizon. Where the street meets the sky. The master's ignorance feeds our master's greed.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to The Abyss with Berg. I'm your host, Berg. That's what they call me. B-E-R-G. Iceberg, J. Berg, Bandana Berg, Captain Berg, the Berginator, Bergness personified, Uncle Burger Face. Yeah, the Berg. I like that name. I got that name a long time ago. And it reminds me of an iceberg. You know, people say, bird, like flying like a bird? No, Berg, as in sunk the Titanic. As in 90% under the surface. Welcome to the Abyss, everybody. I am your host, and I call it the Abyss because we're going to dive. We're going to dive deep into our souls. We're going to dive deep into our psyches, and we're going to dive deep into the inner workings of the world. Oh, that's intense, isn't it? Oh, shit. No, but seriously, you know what? Yeah, the Abyss. You know what? It just came to me, the Abyss. And I do want to dive into some vulnerability. I do want to dive into some thoughts. I do want to dive into, human nature and just see if we can figure some things out together. You and me and I and we, you know? We're all a bunch of lost souls spinning on this rock, flying through the galaxy in this infinite universe. And yet here we are. And so let's take a deep dive. Yeah, I wanted to get in here and just sort of talk about some stuff, throw some things out there, and get right into it. Let's see. What are we going to find on this path? What are we going to find on this dive? What would you like to hear from me as we go? Please leave a comment, ask some questions. Hopefully I'll post some questions for you, and we're going to just get going. So first things first, let's talk about journaling. I want to talk about journaling. I journal every day. I picked up the pen a couple of years back and started to kind of journal. I didn't do it daily. It was off and on, and I wasn't very disciplined about it. But recently, in the last 6 months or so, I decided, you know what, I'm going to do this thing daily. I'm going to make it a discipline. I'm going to make it a routine, and that's what I've done now. I make time every morning to get in my journal. Every morning, I take some time. I get up a little bit earlier just so that I can do that, just so that I can get the journal in. Now, you might say, well, why would you want to get into the journal, Berg? Why did you start a journal? Well, I'm going to tell you why I started a journal. I started a journal because I wanted to figure out who I am. Who is Berg? Who am I? What am I about? What are my values? What do I strive to be? Who am I? That's why I got into journaling. And that's why I continue today. That's why I'm here on this podcast with you, because I want to know who you are. I want you to know who you are. Let's figure this thing out together. Who am I? That's a crazy question. How many times have you gotten into a relationship with somebody, or friendships, or gotten into situations and you didn't know what to do? You weren't sure. Oh my God, or you did something that was unexpected, something you didn't expect you would ever do. Who am I? Why do I do the things I do? Why do I act the way I act? Why do I react in certain ways? What am I afraid of? What courage do I have? Who am I? And there's only one way to find out who you are. And that's to dive into the abyss of your mind, into those dark places. Another reason I wanted to call this The Abyss. Let's dive into the dark places. A lot of people are afraid of what's deep down inside of them. It scares them. It scares the shit out of them. They don't want to know. They live in a world that they've created this safe place, this bubble of safety, this illusion that they've put together about their life and themselves and what they are and who they are and what their life is. And it's a lie. It's a delusion. It's a fantasy. It's a projection of what you think your life should be, of what you think perfection should be, what you think simplicity should be, what you think easy should be. But life isn't easy. Life is a challenge, to say the least. Life can be suffering. I mean, think about that. The moment you're born, this life is trying to kill you. Literally, it is. It's going to kill you. You're going to die. Nobody gets out of this thing alive. That's dark. That's deep. And I'm going to dive in there. So I got a journal. I started to write. I didn't know what I was going to do at first. I just got my pen, got on the old Googler, looked up how to journal, found some prompts. Ooh, this seems interesting. Pick a memory from the day. Pick something today that happened to you that you enjoyed. Something that made you smile. Write it down. Write down as much detail as possible, as much of the memory that you can remember, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the feelings. Give it a shot. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's no right or wrong answer. Just start writing. Just pick up the pen and go. See where it takes you. That's kind of where I started. I wrote down a memory from the morning. Coffee shop experience. What did I like about the coffee shop? What were the smells? The smells of the coffee as I entered into the shop. It was probably a Starbucks. Guaranteed it was a Starbucks, by the way. But still, you know. And let's be honest. I'll be honest. I go into that Starbucks because there's a cute girl there that I like. And she smiles. And she's friendly. She remembers my name. She remembers my drink. That makes me feel good. I like that. She chats with me. She's pretty. I'm pretty damn handsome myself, to say the least. So I'm sure she gets a little kick out of it too. Oh, here comes that handsome guy. Jason. Jason's my government name. Oh, hey, Jason, how are you? You ready for your coffee with extra cream? Yes, ma'am. You know? And his Pike place. You got to take a grande pike with extra cream? Actually, you know what? Let's make it a blonde. I'll take a hot blonde today. Extra creamy. Get me too'd here. Hold up. But yeah, we got a joke. We got a kid. We got to laugh. We got to laugh a little bit. So yeah, I started journaling, man. And I got to say, it's been an experience. I have learned so much about myself. Let's count these here. Let's see. 7 months now. Every day, journal. 7 months of journaling. And I've learned a tremendous amount. Figured out what my values are. Wrote down my values. Got to write down some emotions and deal with some difficult places that are inside of me. Deal with some difficult emotions. Deal with some difficult situations. Deal with some difficult relationships. Went through a breakup, a really hard one. And I got to face some of my fears and some of my insecurities. And I get to figure out why I am attached to the things I'm attached to. Figure out what my values in a relationship are compared to what my values of my daily life are. I get to figure these things out and find out who I am. Who is the Berg? Who is Jason? Who is this man? I also get to figure out why one of the things I strive for. Here, let's get into who I think I am. Who I want to be. Who is the projection? What is the projection I try to live up to? I'll tell you right now, the projection I try to live up to is a strong man. A strong man. That's the projection. And a lot of that could be based on society's projection of what a man is. A man is strong. Men are strong. Men, in my view, should be strong. We need strong men in the world. Strong men build things. Strong men protect their families. Strong men provide. Strong men are tough. Strong men are dangerous. Strong men have discipline. Strong men have control. These are qualities of a strong man. These are values, right? A strong man is a humble man. A strong man is an honest man. He has integrity. A strong man has valor, courage, bravery. Do I exhibit these characteristics? Do I live up to these values? Where am I lacking in these areas? What are my weaknesses? Because every human has weaknesses. Even the strongest men among us have weakness. I have weakness. I'm human. I'm flawed. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to stumble. I'm going to fall. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail miserably sometimes. But I'm going to get up. I'm going to pick myself up. I'm going to re-engage. And I'm going to keep moving forward. Identifying these strengths and these weaknesses and writing them down on a piece of paper in a journal is a tool. The journal is a tool. A diary, if you will, of my focus, of my drive. And so I journal. I put pen to paper and I get it down. I get it out of my head. I put it in a place that I can review. I can come back and I can look over my journal entries. I can check in on myself. I can follow through. I can let myself know, am I following through? Am I living up to my value of integrity? Another characteristic, another value of a strong man is discipline. I've been on a discipline kick recently, and I've been working hard on this the last couple of years. Do I stumble? Yeah. Do I fall short? Yeah, absolutely. But I get back up and I do my best to get into it again. Discipline equals freedom. I got that from somebody who I look up to and admire as a strong man. That's Jocko Willink. Check him out. He wrote a book called Discipline Equals Freedom. I read that book, and it has changed my perspective on how I want to live my life. Discipline. The driver of daily execution. Discipline equals freedom. It's something else. And so, yeah, I've been on this kick. Step 1 to a disciplined routine. Get your ass up early. Get up in the morning and go. First alarm, set it, get it up, get it going. You choose the time. For me, 4 o'clock works. 0400 hours. 0 dark 100 hours is when I get up. Second thing is, get my ass to the gym. Discipline every day. Get in there every day. If I can't get to the gym for one reason or another, because I have my 2-year-old, my kiddo, little mini me, little Q bear, can't get to the gym today, well, I'll head out to the garage, throw around the kettlebell. Right? Got a couple kettlebells in the garage, got a couple of pieces of equipment, a little mat, and I'll throw down a sweat in the garage. Make sure I get after it every day. Discipline. These are characteristics of a strong man. These are the things that will keep me healthy, keep me in shape, keep me focused, keep those endorphins going, keep me feeling good about myself, because one of my weaknesses is insecurity. I'm insecure. I don't believe that I'm this strong man all the time. I have to remind myself by doing these things, and I have to get into my journal. Right? Where was I courageous today? Because courage is a value, and courage is a characteristic of a strong man. So how was I courageous today? Did I ask that pretty girl at the Starbucks out? Or did I just, okay, hey, have a nice day? You know? Did I go for it? Did I have courage, bravery? Did I exhibit some courage? Not that that's, come on, asking a girl out. Of course, that's bravery. It takes courage. It takes courage to face rejection. That's courageous. I'm not saying that that's the only thing to do. There are many other ways that I am courageous. It takes courage to admit that you have weakness. So then I weigh these values, right? Strength versus weakness. Courage to admit where I am weak is a strength. Checking the ego is a strength, because the ego wants you to think that you have no weakness. That's not humility. That's not humbleness. That's not being humble. So, get that pen out. Get that paper out. Get to writing. Get to finding out who you are. Don't wait. Do it today. Put down the phone. Turn off the Instagrams. Turn off the TV. Shut down the Netflix. Get that piece of paper out. Get that pen out and write down one thing. Who am I? Write down another thing. Who do I want to be? How do I become who I want to be? Is this the person that I want to be? Is this the person that I am? Is this person that I am strong, good, loyal, faithful, honest, courageous, vulnerable? Are you? Am I? Let's take a dive. Hold your breath. Swim, motherfucker. Dive, dive, dive. Breathe. There you go. Take another one. Yeah. All right. All right. There you are. Are you here with me? Cool. That was a little hot. Coming in hot on the mic. Berg's coming in hot. Yeah, I like to do that. Get a little intense every now and then. Hey, intensity can be good. Passion is good. Be passionate about your life, man. You only got one. You got one life to live, man. Live it. Many people sacrificed everything so you could live in a free place, a place where freedom reigns. This beautiful country we live in, the United States of America. That's my home. I love her. She's beautiful. Is she flawed? Absolutely. We're flawed. We're humans. This is a country of human beings, flawed individuals. But is she a place of principle? Absolutely. Is she a place of ideas? Absolutely. Is she a place of dreams and hope and vision and growth? Absolutely. I love the United States of America. A shining light on the world. I believe it in my heart. I believe it in my soul. The United States. What a lucky man I am to have been born in this country. What lucky people you are to have been born here. What lucky people you are to have the opportunity to be born in this place. This thriving place. Wow. Don't take it for granted, man. Don't take it for granted. Wake up every morning early and get after it. Don't wait. Do it now. Here I am on this podcast. I'm starting this podcast. What are we going to call it? The Abyss. Sure. The Abyss with Berg. Who knows where it's going to go? Who knows who's going to listen? Is anybody tuning in? Is anyone going to tune in? What do you think? Anybody want to hear what I have to say? I have no idea. I hope so. I want to be loved. I want to be liked. I want you to love me. You know, part of that too is involved in this, you know, but hey, I'm going to take a chance. There are opportunities out there waiting. Why sit around and wait? Get in there. Do it today. Do it now. Don't hesitate. Make the decision. The only reason you haven't become what you want to be is because you haven't decided to do that yet. Pick up Jocko Willink's book, Discipline Equals Freedom. Get through it. Get on Audible, listen to it. Actually, I think you can do it on iTunes. I think his book is on iTunes. Discipline Equals Freedom, The Field Manual by Jocko Willink. Man, give it a shot. I've quoted him a couple of times here because I've listened to it so many times now on iTunes when I'm feeling weak and I'm feeling lethargic and I'm just feeling like I need a little reminder of who I want to be. I throw on Jocko and I listen to him. Listen to his words. Listen to the ideas that he is sharing about his experience and his strength, his hope, his wisdom. I mean, Jocko's a leader of men, a commander, a Navy SEAL, a leader of men in battle. That's a strong man. I admire that. Those are characteristics and those are values that I strive to live by. Discipline is number one. So I get up early and I go. I get up early. I get to the gym. I make my bed. I do my best to be better today, a little bit better today than I was yesterday. I can hear the neighbor's dog barking. What am I going to do? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to... No, I'm kidding. I can hear the neighbor's dog barking. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, my neighbor's got a pretty rambunctious dog. But here, courage, right? So I moved into this new place, right? Bought my first house, bought my first home here, used my veteran benefits, bought this home. First couple nights in, 9:00, I'm hitting the rack, and the dog is out there barking, and then the dog starts pounding against... I share a wall with the neighbor. I'm in a townhome. So I share a wall with the neighbor, and the dog is pounding against their door to get into the house, and it's shaking our wall. And it's shaking like hell, rattling my wall, rattling the goodies on my shelves next to, on the wall next to my bed. And okay. Frustrating, to say the least. Annoying. Frustrating. Gosh. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to get my panties in a bunch. I'm going to go over there and cause a scene? No. But, or am I just going to turn my head the other way? I'm going to bury my head in my pillow and not do anything about it. Just hope that it goes away. No. So politely the next day, I went over there, knocked on the door, said, hey, how's it going, Jason? Hey, listen, I just wanted to talk about the dog situation, So the dog at night is pounding against the wall, trying to get in or whatever, and it's shaking, we share the wall, so it's shaking the wall between the home and I'm trying to sleep, so if we could just make sure we got the dog in by 8:30, 9:00 at night, that would be great. And the lady's like, oh, yeah, sure. You know what, Jason? Okay, I didn't realize it was shaking the wall. Okay, great, but please, if you could just do that, that'd be fantastic. And, oh, yeah, sure, we can do that. And they did. Hey, look at that. Little courage, right? And a little humility, because I didn't go over there all chest puffed out, looking to start some shit. I could have done that. That probably wouldn't have been as effective as just kind of going over there. A few weeks later, dog was at it again. So I was trying to go to bed. So I went over there and knocked again. Just, hey, the dog in the back. Oh, yep, sorry, hey. And so listen, I've been here 4 months now, and it's a rare occasion that happens. Very rarely. And now if it happens once on occasion, it's not a big deal. But hey, they realize it, and I can hear the dog get let in. Look at that. A little bit of courage to go over there, knock on the neighbor's door, be polite about it, and the issue was resolved. No further drama. Didn't have to call the police. Didn't have to do any of that. Courage. A strong man has the courage to stand up for what he believes in and to set boundaries. Got to go over there and set some boundaries with the neighbors. You know, perhaps the person who lived here before didn't have as much courage as I had to stand up and walk over there and knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. Courage. And that's a memory that I wrote down in my journal. I actually wrote that in my journal. That story that I just told you, I wrote it down in my journal. And I wrote down that I was proud of myself. You know, I was proud of myself for exhibiting these characteristics and practicing and living these values of a strong man. So not making any delusions or anything or pretending to be a strong man and just projecting it. I'm actually living the values. I'm doing my best to live those values in a productive and effective way. Give it a shot. Find an area where you think you could use a little courage. And I want to hear about it in the comments. What did you do today that was courageous? Maybe go out tomorrow and do something courageous. Maybe there's that girl or guy that you've been wanting to talk to, that you want to go out with. You know, maybe there's that new job or position that you want to go for. Maybe there's maybe you want to get to the gym, but you're afraid. Maybe there's a podcast you want to get started, but you don't know where to start. Right? Well, find a little courage, just a little bit, and take that first step. Make the decision. What did you do today that was courageous? Tell me in the comments. You know what? I love you guys. Look forward to getting more podcasts in and hearing from you. And Berg out. Peace.
You know what time it is. Time to stand up and speak your mind. In this elitist jungle, keep the beats alive. Whether yoga or doja that keeps you high. Gotta stay up, cause on the street you die. Time to wake up and see the light. Stop counting sheep, seize your life. Free your eyes and see suns rise on the horizon, where the street meets the sky. The master's ignorance feeds our master's greed. Open your mind and reason.